Hello,
Oh, shit.
you piece of garbage.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You awake?
Yes.
Good.
No.
I don't care.
Okay.
All right, we are continuing Dark Knight's Metal. So, we have covered which Dark Knight so far? So we did Red Death, and we've done
Murder Machine.
So this is the Dawnbreaker. Now, this is the evil Batman Green Lantern.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about this one, unlike all the others, this is, I think, the only one that wasn't Batman first.
Yeah, because this one starts as...
He just starts as a Green Lantern, but the reason why is crazy. And unlike the other ones, it doesn't really tie into present day very much. The other ones tend to overlap into current events, and this one doesn't really. So, it does, but we'll get to that. It's only at the very end. But this starts on Earth -32, and it's the typical, Batman origin story. So what we see is Thomas and Martha, they die from Joe Chill, shoots them in the alley. But the difference is, instead of Bruce feeling scared, or lonely, or afraid, he feels nothing. He just feels empty. And because of that, a green ring comes straight to him because he overcame what should have been great fear. But that wasn't good. So, a scared 10-year-old Bruce Wayne gets a Green Lantern ring, the most powerful weapon in the universe.
Most powerful weapon in the universe, yeah.
And he chases Joe Chill right down. Now, as you know, until the Sinestro War, Green Lantern rings could not kill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bruce Wayne has a hell of a lot of willpower.
Fucking overpowered.
He overpowered the ring. So what happens is he points at Joe Chill and he's like, I want this man to suffer. And the ring's like, error, cannot use lethal force. And it's just willpower, 100%. Willpower, 127%. Willpower, 168%. It just keeps climbing until it unlocks something called Blackout.
Oh.
Which is not something we ever knew the rings could do. So it just makes these kind of they're still green, but a blackish green.
Yeah,
constructs.
I've seen a picture. They're that pale olive color.
Yeah,
almost.
it's weird, and it's all these demonic constructs that come out, and they just shred Joe Chill.
Yeah,
he has officially broken the Green Lantern ring. Now, he still uses it as, a Green Lantern ring, later on. But the next thing that he does is that he, realizes that the power of this weapon and that his willpower should make it be able to do anything. So he goes to his parents, and he says, Ring, bring back my parents.
Oh, no.
And it brings them back as, zombies, and they're we love you, Bruce. And he's just that's not what I wanted. Never mind, I'm just going to...
Yeah. He's going to turn that off.
But now we have this broken boy with the most powerful ring in the universe that he has already broken so that he can use it to kill. Now, he does go out to become a superhero. And, these are, a few years, go on. We jump forward a little bit. Did it tell me? Yeah, just a few years. It doesn't say. I'm guessing that he looks like maybe 16, maybe 18 most by the time that, this is, present day. But another interesting thing about this Bruce that I think is neat compared to all the others is that since this one didn't go around the world, and they don't even make a point of this, but they just show it in the art, this one didn't go around the world to become, to become Batman. Mm-hmm. So, he just looks like a regular Green Lantern. He looks like Hal Jordan, basically. But he's not shredded. He's not super buff. He just looks like a teenager, really. But he still is this not okay child. So what we see next is Commissioner Gordon. He's talking to Bruce on a rooftop, and Bruce is facing off to the city, and he's confronting him about a missing criminal, which we find out is the Penguin. But what Bruce has been straight up killing criminals with this ultimate power. Like I said, he's still being a hero, but he's a pretty ruthless one, to say that. And any corrupt cop, anyone that tries to get in his way, he slaughters. One of them being Harvey Bullock. So that's kind of what Gordon is doing. Gordon is trying to make this I'm not afraid of you. He stutters in his words. He's I have to stand up to you. I have to show that I'm not afraid. But he confronts him again about the Penguin. We jump over to Bruce's flashback of what happens to Penguin, and it shows him like activating Blackout and killing all the guards. And then he just grabs Penguin and flies him up into space. I think he's like around Saturn, and he has the protection around him, but he just like turns off the protective shield for space, and Penguin just, well, how it happens in a vacuum.
Yeah.
And so Gordon's asking him, he's like, you need to tell me what happened to Cobblepot. And he's just like, well, look up, Gordon. You can see his spleen, or his brains. Maybe that's a lung, I don't know. So, as I said, he's a pretty ruthless hero. And Gordon then tells Bruce. Now,
That's a vigilante, Josh. That's some Punisher shit right there.
Yeah, but like I said, so Bruce looks like a regular Green Lantern. So he has like the domino mask and everything. But Gordon's like I know that you're hurting, but you can't be like this. And Bruce is like, you don't know anything about me. And he's like, Gordon tells Bruce, I'm not stupid. Like, I know what happened in that alley years ago. I know that you're Bruce Wayne. It's the only thing that makes sense. And then Bruce says, you have a daughter, don't you, Gordon? Yes. Well, it's a shame that she'll have to grow up without a father. And he just obliterates Gordon. Just, like, ends him. And this is, I was telling you about this, in between, like, a panel ago and this one, this giant Green Lantern battery just showed up on the rooftop.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell it came from. It just pops up. There's no, like, line of dialogue or anything where it says, like, oh, this battery showed up, or it's, like, through his willpower alone, this battery appeared. No, it just popped up there, like, in the flick of an eye. I don't know what. But right after he kills Gordon, the entire Green Lantern Corps shows up because of the corrupted ring. They're like, we've been trying to figure out what happened to this ring. It was supposed to come back, and it never did. And we don't know what you've been doing or how you've been able to be killing people with it, but that is not allowed, so we have to take you in. And Bruce is just like, oh, no, that's not going to happen. So he, ring, activate Blackout, and bye, Green Lantern Corps. Just bye. He just kills them all with Blackout. So now it's just like, the sky's starting to go dark. I mean, it was already night, but it's like going more dark. And all the lanterns are dead at like his feet, and one of the Guardians is like, you can't do this, and he just rips off a Guardian's head, and he steps into the lantern battery that I still don't know how it got there. He just steps into the lantern battery, and that's when he comes back out as the Dawnbreaker, and like the whole like Batman garb. There's like bats coming out of the lantern thing too. This is the one though that's like, but why did you go with the bat theme?
Also, how does a Bruce Wayne who never underwent the training to become Batman have the willpower to overpower the entire Green Lantern Corps? That sounds like bullshit to me.
There's a real simple answer to that. It was written that way.
That's bad writing. That's what that is.
I mean, it wasn't about the willpower that overcame the Green Lantern Corps. It's the fact that he broke it and created this blackout thing. Now, what we do learn about the dark multiverse over time is that basically it's everyone's nightmare.
Yeah, I know it's like nightmares and they're always doomed. Like everything.
Well, that's what we get to in a second.
The bad shit.
The thing is that if it was terrifying enough for someone to dream it up, there's a universe where it exists. And that's what the dark multiverse is. It's a universe of what ifs, but the most terrifying what ifs.
But and that's the other thing. They're constantly collapsing and
yes. Because that's the thing. Those universes are not meant to last because they are a nightmare, but a nightmare is supposed to go away.
Yeah.
But these ones, well, the worlds went away, but these Batmen were taken from it so this is when the Batman Who Laughs shows up, and he tells them about the world's collapsing and what's supposed to happen, but there's a world up above us that we can go to, and we can claim it as our new Gothams and stuff like that. So Batman's like, well, my world's gone, so where else am I going to go? So he goes with him, obviously. And then we go back to Earth Zero on Coast City. And Dawnbreaker starts, so Dawnbreaker's thing is like he hates light. Like he wants light to, like light is a lie or something like that. So he starts to like absorb light into his ring. He tries to Operation Blackout, black out all of the light. But then Hell shows up, and Hell's ring can't even recognize the constructs that Dawnbreaker is making. It's confusing the ring. So he starts to become absorbed in the darkness. And like I said, anyone who tries to come up against these Dark Knights do not fare well. Like the one-on-one leaguers, if he just killed an entire Green Lantern Corps, as great as Hal is, he didn't have that fight. But just like what happened with Flash, fate has intervened.
It's Dr. Fate again.
Dr. Fate comes in.
Dr. Fate is so fucking powerful. It's not even funny.
But Fate comes in and he opens up a portal and he takes Hal. But it leaves Dawnbreaker full control of Coast City. So he just... It's all his and he just takes away the light. But Dawnbreaker does have his own oath for the Batman thing. Let me pull it up quick. With darkness black, I choke the light. No brightest day escapes my sight. I turn the dawn into midnight. Beware my power, Dawnbreaker's might. It's fine.
Still not as cool as the Reds.
Yeah. You can't see that Guardian getting his ripped head out of there. That's savage.
Again, I'm calling bullshit on him having that much power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause
But that's and that's just how that one ends. So these are all short because they're tie-ins, so there's never a whole lot to them. But next one is Batman the Drowned, and that one.
That's the gender bent one,
Yeah.
right? That's the woman.
Yes, that is. So that is the whole world is gender flopped.
Oh,
So the whole world's gender flipped. So
nifty.
yeah, and that is the Aqua Woman one, I guess. So yeah, and that one's that'll be next, and then we have Batman the Merciless, the Wonder Woman one, and then we're back to an actual issue of Dark Knight's Metal, and then the rest of the Dark Knight tie-ins.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, because we've still got Drowned, the Wonder Woman one. We got the Doomsday one.
Yep.
And then the Batman Who Laughs. That's the last one.
Yes. Yeah, and then we still have quite a few actual issues and other tie-ins that are part of the actual story. So this is going to be going on for a bit. But we're on schedule, so we will plow through them
Eventually.
But so
on Mondays.
on Mondays.
That's when we'll
Every
plow
Monday,
through.
tune in for more of me telling Rick the tale of the Dark Knight's metal.
It's very
Metal.
It's not that metal.
no, it's really
But yeah, you guys have been on YouTube before, you know the deal, so you can like, comment, subscribe. If you want to talk about, if you've read the issue and you want to talk about it, please talk to us in the comments below. If you
yeah,
want
we'd love to hear your
thoughts.
thoughts.
And as per usual, I've been linking our Discord in the comments below. So if you want to come join us and talk to us there, you're more than welcome to do so.
Go talk to us, please.
We only got one person so far. Was it your brother-in-law?
It was my brother-in-law.
So if any actual just regular fans want to come join us, that's fine. You guys think we're funny, you can talk to us directly. We're like, we haven't even had 100 subs yet. This is your chance
It's a chance.
to be part of the founding community. But yeah, that's all we got. So we'll put some videos up on the screen. If you want to check out Rick's series on Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, we'll put that up. But you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll be back most days. So, but
Monday.
next Monday will be the next Dark Knight's Battle. So come on back. Put it on your phone. Put it in your calendar. I'm gonna stop.
Think about it.
I'm just gonna turn off the video before I
And always remember Josh's big stupid head.
stop calling me that.